So welcome. I want to go over this setup that you're going to have for basically, well, moving files to GL. You're going to have two setups. The first setup, well, which is over here, is what you're going to basically do at home. So what's going to happen is that you're going to do your work and you're going to save your work here. But eventually you need to transfer that information in the file that you create. You need to put it onto GL eventually. So what's going to happen is that, I'm not sure what they use for Macs, but for Windows it's a WinSCP. It's some type of file transfer protocol that you're literally going to then move that file and then go ahead and put it onto GL. That's going to have to happen if you do your work on your own computer, which is going to be most of you anyway. That's fine. Now on this side over here is what you're going to have for labs. When you are tying into GL, you're doing that when you're using PuTTY or Terminal in your OS. You're actually physically directly connecting to GL. So anything that you're doing in the PuTTY and the Terminal window is actually saving or doing your work automatically and strictly in GL. So that's going to be the big difference between the two. Is eventually you're getting to GL, but where are you working from and how do you want to do this in saving your work on your own computer or directly connecting to GL to get everything done? Now, for those of you that want to do work at home and not connect right to GL, I don't blame you. I do the same thing. But here's the bad part. As soon as we get our file into GL, we still need to do submission and all that stuff. This doesn't do this. All this does is move the file into that location. It does not do the same as what we have over here. So here's the funny part. For those of us that work at home and want to eventually move the file in there, it's a two-step process. Step one is going to be actually doing the moving of the file into GL using WinSCP or whatever it is, whatever file transfer protocol you want. But after that, we're going to have to tie in directly into the computer or GL, and that's where we will do our submit and other things like that. So it's really a two-step process. Drop the file in using WinSCP and then actually directly connecting with it using PuTTY or Terminal to go ahead and do that submit. Two-step process. Hope this helps. Let us know.